I began working towards my 6-book series when I was 19 years old. I set the goal at 9th June 2025. And today is one of those days I realize how long and far away my goal is actually from me. And I realize more and more how important perseverance and endurance really are for a writer. I also, over the weekend that just were, I understood that reflecting and resting really is a big part of making sure you don't burn out, making sure you make and you have it possible that you can keep on going and endure the years to come. I personally set 10 years as the goal mark. That's what I'm believing, that I'll have it all done, finished, published. But again, it's all about staying in the game and being one of the writers who persevere, because there's definitely other writers out there right now who has set a big goal like I have, but most will most likely quit because maybe they go a little too hard out, maybe they just lose faith in the project itself. That's why I this weekend took the Sunday really off, not from writing. I I just let the entire day go to reading and taking in good fiction, reading for fun, taking walks, thinking of the future and what it could be, trying to be more present, meditating, and just recharging really for Monday today and this week. And I think there's a big culture. I definitely think there's a big culture of people who think that the more you work, the better you'll be off. But I wholeheartedly disagree with that statement. I think you don't have to write daily. I personally write daily because I just like the idea of doing it and meeting up at the desk every single day. But I think taking time to rest, especially maybe on a Sunday or in the weekend, a bit, but not lazy rest, it's calculated rest. I think that can be very smart to make sure you keep it going over the years to come, that you don't end up getting burnt out because you never took time off or did any restful activity. I'm not saying rest, like for example, I didn't watch any movies or get on the couch because I don't believe that's the form of rest that you need as a writer. I more or less think it's about taking walks, reading things just based on your curiosity. In my case, just began reading a Dr. Ken Berry book. So it's a carnivore book. And I learned about dairy and how cheese are made and what milk really is, and what butter is. And I learned that butter is really just milk fat. And I took my walk with my mother and we just talked for an hour. And we just talked and we were in the present and we didn't think of anything else. We just discussed topics surrounding health and how our society is going to fucking hell and that kind of stuff. And it was just very peaceful and quiet. And that's how I think you persevere. You go hard. You go hard in the weekdays, etc. Now I'm quite lucky to live at home with my parents, so I have all my time. But I think anyone who really wants to write will find a chunk in the morning, especially, to do the writing, do the most important scene writing for that matter. And then take it a little more chill, rest to make sure you persevere for years. And that's just calculated and a smart decision making, in my opinion. So this is, I have no idea what day it is, but it's another day of behind the scenes of me trying to create the Nordic fantasy series. So, hope you have a nice writing session for today, and take care.